first day. I'm really excited. It's been months and months and months of preparation. We are now about to go get some breakfast and then head there. It's one of the biggest in the world. It's the 139th celebration of the Canton Fair. So it's phase one. I'm gonna check out the Consumer Electronics Convention and see what all of our assemblers and suppliers and potential manufacturing partners are up to. Damn.
They might be closed, low-key.
你好，你们在外面吗？你们开门。两个人。谢谢。你的老板在这里？
老板要下午才到。
哦。
Where Pastora's Turkish cuisine. I showed Olsen this place and now we can't stop eating here. Literally probably 3-4 times a week we'll be eating here.
This is the calm before the storm. About to get some good eats and then head to the Canton Fair. So let's get something real quick, light, and take flight, you heard?
Yeah, I heard there's like 4 different parts. So like electronics, it's in the C hall. So the D, C, and D. Damn, that reminds me of our graduation. Remember how everyone had different flags?
Hey, say man, this is a big conference. Look up right here. This is something that I could have only imagined. It's been 8 months of me having the preparation of not only learning Chinese, learning about supply chain management, but also orchestrating my team from mechanical, electrical, audio, and software. We're going to market in 2027, first quarter. So the whole entire reason that I'm here is to find some assemblers, the people that are gonna bring the mechanical, electrical, audio together, find the injection molding. So that's just gonna be the outer layer of the product itself, like the plastic, and then a PCB board manufacturer, just so that we can cut down some costs for our battery and our motor. This is a big facility, so we got a lot of time, but let's go see what we got.
Just like so different areas depend on different kind of product.
Got it, so this is just generalized electronics?
Yes.
Okay, so what about like if I wanted to find some assemblers?
Sample?
Assemblers, like people that can have manufacturers or manufacturing plants so I can put all of my components together.
We are one of them.
You're one of them?
We have SKUs nearly 2,000.
Wow.
And our clients has over 195 countries and areas.
So would you be familiar with like PCB board manufacturing, you know, like circuit boards?
No.
No? Okay. Honestly, that was the first person that we spoke to. Got to know what type of questioning that would be advantageous for your company. They said that they do a bunch of assembly, but when I asked about complex electronics like AIOVA, our speaker grinder container, where we have a complex circuit board needing to connect our motor and our battery, they couldn't do it. So we keep moving forward.
$18 for 1,000 pieces. And is this heated or no? For example, this thing is a heated, like a blanket or a jacket. Put your own branding on it and have an e-commerce store, but it's all about if you have bread to do it or not. This helps your cover.
Okay, so yeah, so my speaker, it's about the size of this.
Yeah.
So basically inside of the speaker, it has a grinder so you can grind things in it. And then it has a container and then it has a dispenser.
This week I was at Guangzhou, and then we can discuss maybe.
Got it, okay. Got your
Thank you.
Bunch of robots. Yo, AIOVA's about to be a robotics company. I'm saying it right now. Internet of Things, robotics, and artificial intelligence. We are advancing the integration of smart technology into modern living. So these are your robots?
Yes.
How'd you build it?
We have a team.
We have a
More
team.
than 2,000 people are working on this.
Are these the ones that dance?
No, it's not for dance, but no, but for factory use, warehouse.
So we finally made it. We are now on the D side. This is where all the consumer electronics are. This is where AIOVA will flourish when we find the right manufacturing partners. Right now, to the left, I see some of the AI department.
Let's go there.
We can go in, check for a little bit. It says all future calls. This is really where all the service robots are going to be. So when we make our way in, as you can see already, they're so advanced. You got to have a specific clearance when we go in. So just stay tuned. We're about to see the most cutting edge technology. We got self-automated robots for gongtangs, which are manufacturing plants. We got cyber dogs that are for military warfare. We also have bikes that are stationary that track all of your BPM and all your biometrics. And then when we look over to the right, we have artificial intelligence chips. Yo, and we're in China, so you know all this is being developed here. People are just trying to catch up. Yo, now we're on our way to the consumer electronics area. Gonna continue on the search for PCB boards, assembly, and audio components. But hey, we still enjoying this adventure. This is some cool shit. This is some cool shit.
My request.
This one?
Yeah, Dennis. And I'll make a good for you.
你的中国名字是什么？
潘红强。
方红章。
Pan means Peter Pan the pan.
Pan.
Hong
Okay.
means a swan.
Hong. Oh, Pan
Chang,
Hong.
swan.
Pan Hong. So we finally made it to a speaker company. I actually do like how they do their LEDs. We have an LED strip that we're implementing into our speaker as well. So I'm gonna see what that process is like. Our product is a little bit more advanced just because we have more intricacies within our electronics, but it doesn't hurt to see what the landscape is. Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. So where are you based out of?
What?
你的公司在哪儿？
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou? Okay, hold on. I have a speaker company. And now what I'm looking for are assembly. Do you do assembly?
Yeah, SPC order.
You do all the assembly?
Yeah,
Like a factory? Okay. What about for the LED lights?
LED lights.
Yeah, the strips?
No. The LED we make our factory.
You make it there?
Yeah.
Oh, so you do all the assembly and everything?
Yes.
Okay. In Guangzhou?
Yeah.
All right. What's your MOQ for some of these products?
MOQ is 500 pieces, one model.
Okay. How much are the speakers? How much is that one?
That one container, 140 high Q.
140?
140 high Q, the MOQ, minimum order.
Oh, okay. 多少钱?
Which one?
哪个?
RMB or dollar?
RMB.
RMB 238.
238?
Yes.
500
Two.
for 500 pieces.
Yeah, one container can go 525 pieces.
238 RMB?
Yeah.
All right. After 2 hours of walking around, we finally made it to a Smart Audio Innovators area. We're about to check it out. Hopefully we can find some assemblers and distributors, so wish me luck. So this is actually one of the top hearing speakers that I've heard when I was walking around. The only problem is it centered? The only problem is that they only sell for the final product, the final version. So when I was asking about the internal components and whether we can have them assemble my internal audio components or the PCB, etc., they said that's not what they do. And especially with one of the salesmen that I was working with, he just said that his network is based out of Europe. So we're gonna keep looking. It's gonna be really difficult to find not only assemblers, but components for audio, but they're here. They're definitely here. We just gotta keep looking. It's crazy. One of the revelations that I have is that unlike my product, where, you know, it came from my head, I then made a patent about it. I was able to raise the funds to build the prototype, find an industrial designer, and now approaching manufacturing. A lot of these products, no matter what industry you're in, a lot of people that start their own business, they just buy the end product, put their own branding on, focus on the marketing, and sell. Respect to everybody that does this. But I feel like at a certain point, if you want to make the real big gains, the real big bucks, you got to be the originator. And that's one of the cool things. That's one of the most important, groundbreaking things that I want to imbue into my company, AIOVA, is that everything is going to be original. Everything's going to be organic. Everything's going to be innovative. And at least coming to the Canton Fair, I'm seeing what the marketplace has to offer and how we can differentiate ourselves.
这个是我的音响，对，我有这个在立，这个叫魔镜。
那个才是那个小的是荧幕机。
那个是哦。
你要咖啡加盐。
好的 so 你可以帮助我 We just need a grinder. Yes,
还是要
yes,
那
yes,
种
yes.
特。
So this coffee spot actually does custom molds and grinds for companies. So what will be ideal is I go to their factory, send them the components, send them the specs, and then they can make my grinder for my product. So even though I didn't find the best audio component suppliers, I found some other people that are going to be advantageous for the company. About to wrap up the first day. Today was more of a scout. As you can see, there were a lot of different suppliers for different niches of technology. What's crazy is for this supplier right here, they're a coffee supplier, but for AIOVA, our speaker grinder container, the grinder is one of the 3 core components. And what they told me is that not only is it that they can manufacture the grinder, but they can also do custom development of the grinder that we need for our product. So this was definitely a really good introductory day. Got a lot out of it. Eric, we're gonna finalize some of his orders. So we're gonna go back to the fashion district and keep this day going. But day 1 of Canton complete.
All right, it's day 2. On my way to the Canton Fair. Going to Pazhou right now. Pazhou. Right now I'm going to Pazhou. I'm really excited. So it was actually very interesting. Right before I left yesterday, I saw that there was a booth, and the booth, they had a few different speakers, and I was wondering if they can help with some of the audio components, but what they actually said is that they do injection molding, assembly, PCB board construction. So they kind of did everything that we needed in one place, which is a good thing, but at the same time, I want to orchestrate my supply chain where not everybody has all of my intellectual property. If we're then able to keep everything streamlined, cost effective, and efficient without having to jeopardize our IP, that's what I'm going to be looking for. So whether it's suppliers in different regions of China, whether it's sourcing my electrical components in one factory and then my audio components in another, the injection molding housing in another, and then finding another assembler to develop it all together, and then we can figure out the logistics on exporting and distribution, that would be ideal. So at the end of the day, I'm just developing a list of all of my suppliers and seeing where we can go post follow-up. This is an extensive day. I'm gonna be up there for maybe another 4 hours. And then after that, I'm gonna hit the night market tonight where I wanna buy some sneakers. So should be a good day, very action packed. Let's keep exploring.
Finally made it. Walking through the agricultural area, so they have a bunch of lawnmowers, they have different machinery, and they have fertilizer, surprisingly. They got tractors as well. Very diverse array of technology. I'm gonna make my way all the way to the opposite side of the facility. It's so big. So I'm gonna get my steps in for sure.
大家好. Welcome to the world's largest importing and exporting conference in the world. Right now, I'm in Guangzhou, China, attending the Canton Fair, building the world's first luxury ritual technology company. Today, I'm going to be looking for assemblers, PCB board suppliers, and audio component manufacturers. Let's go take a look inside. Sheesh. Okay. So we finally made it. About to head inside. Just had to give a little bit of an overlay of what I'm seeing in the background because this looks immaculate. I can't even lie. Y'all got to pop out here one of these days because there ain't nothing like it. Beyond the Canton Fair, if it's not the people, the culture, the food, the scenery, Guangzhou got so much to offer. And in the next couple days, I'm going to be in Shenzhen as well, so that's going to be a whole nother interaction. All right, let's head inside now. I've been making too much content. Now, before I even get into this entire escapade, I need me my go-to, a chai tea latte dirty. I like my chai tea latte dirty, you hear me? Gonna get that, get a little caffeinated, and then we gonna hit it. Didn't have chai tea lattes, but I was able to get a cappuccino. Yo, it's crazy. In New York, a cappuccino hitting me $6. Here, it's $1.50. Y'all missing out, man. This is nice living, especially for this whole entire pandemic, let's say of unemployment, artificial intelligence taking over, soon to be housing crisis, a potential stock market collapse. Y'all gotta be economical with it. So yesterday when I was here, it was the first time, so I wasn't really sure how I was gonna organize all the contacts that I made. So what I'm gonna do today is once I get everybody's Weixin, which is the WeChat, that's the best way to communicate with any of the suppliers or just people in general in China, I'm going to then take a screenshot, put their contact into a folder within my, hey, 我的新朋友怎么样？对，很多东西。达人？
就是那个叫。
对，音像公司。Yeah, I'm like that. Okay, lost my train of thought, but yeah, so I'm gonna organize all of my contacts through a little album. So whether it's for audio, boom, I'm gonna have that one. Grinders, boom. PCB boards, boom. Assembly, boom. What else? Batteries, boom. Motor. Yeah, you get the point. So yesterday I went into that area, which was all AI and robotics. But now I'm on the hunt for specifically assembly. And it's very rare to find people that do assembly, mainly because a lot of the companies here have final products that they want people to purchase and then they can slap their own label on. So this is where the real sourcing comes into play. So we're back in the consumer electronics area. From yesterday, it was pretty good. I was able to decipher a few hotspots where majority of the audio suppliers are, but we got all day today. We will find our assemblers. We will find them. It's very interesting though. I see all these different consumer products and I can only think, because I'm an entrepreneur at heart, that there's so many viable opportunities for people to make a company out of these suppliers that are providing products that you can then make a brand out of. If you want to be an aspiring entrepreneur, you don't necessarily need to come to China to find suppliers so you can find the best product, because at the end of the day, this is e-commerce, right? We're talking about e-commerce, and you could do your due diligence relatively online. It just comes down to the consumer research, right? What is a product that people are going to buy? What's going to have the minimal amount of expenses and overhead expenses? Do everything from sourcing the product, marketing the product, distributing the product, logistics, and then post-marketing campaign once you have a consumer that purchases that product. I'm getting a taste test of what the market is looking for, what the market is excited about, and what products are and are not working. It's such a turbulent time. Nobody's really able to make money from a conventional 9-to-5 or corporate. We got to start thinking outside the box. So I actually have a speaker company.
Yeah.
Do you sell individual components?
Component?
Components, yeah.
What component you want?
So, audio drivers.
Audio driver?
Audio driver, really just like the insides.
Maybe we can do. Right?
It will be custom. We have all custom designs.
Yeah.
Okay, with that interaction, we have misaligned interests. So at least for them, they said that the MOQ, which is the minimal order quantity, it it would have to be at least 10,000 a month. We don't need to commit to something so large for our first run. We just need the foundation so that we can build this company by scratch. We'd be able to sustain in-house production and not have to rely too much of these external partners that lock us into contracts. So we're gonna keep looking. Now, although I'm sourcing everything on my own right now, what I realize I can also do is look for ODMs. And ODMs are basically original design manufacturers. So because we have an original design, what we would be able to do is give our schematics to this ODM who may have all of these different relationships that I need instead of me sourcing them myself, and then be able to build our speaker grinder container all in one place. Whoa, I just found a PCB assembly house. Let's see what they are about. That's actually exactly what we need. Stay tuned. Also have a PCB.
Yeah.
So how would that work?
We are PCB factory. We can help you to customize your PCB and assembly your project.
Okay. Do you mind if I have the camera on? It's okay?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so you're a PCB assembly manufacturer. So we have our electrical board completed. Is there an MOQ?
We can follow your order content.
Okay. All right, cool. So
Do you have design
we have
production
design.
file?
Yeah.
Do you have production file?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can share me your file, and then we can check your file and then give you a quotation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with audio?
Audio?
Yeah, like speakers.
You mean components?
我有一个音响公司。
音箱公司.
Yeah. So I need a PCB board that's. Are you familiar with 音箱?
No problem.
Okay. Easy. Okay, cool. And it has like a grinder, like a motor. Okay. Nice.
We can also make molding injection and assembly for the board to finish the product.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got everything I need.
Yeah, you can check it.
Okay.
Maybe this can be. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's can use your for your.
That's cool. Nice. Okay, so we could put this on to our speaker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, so I will visit your factory. So next week I'm going to be in Shenzhen.
You can contact me by WeChat.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
All right, 谢谢你。
Thank you.
很高兴认识你。
And Darcy, nice to meet you too.
Yes.
We have small gift for you. Please wait.
Okay. So nice. Wow, this is huge. Just found one.
It's a USB cable and PCB ruler. I think it will be useful for you.
我读很多书。
你读很多书。
哦，对。
Thank you.
All right, 很高兴认识你。
Looking forward in Shenzhen.
Yes. Well, I'll see you then.
Okay.
All right.
you.
Bye.
Oh, can we take a picture?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Yo, we did it. Yo, this is how sourcing is. This is what sourcing is about. You don't know where you're gonna find your opportunities, but they just come. All you gotta do is leave your house and look. All right. And another PCB area. Crazy. We getting these options. A lot of options. We're gonna do the same thing again. I'm not gonna draw it out, but let's go. 我有一个音响公司。我只在美国。
How many years did you live in China?
0.
Zero, really? You can speak some Chinese and very fluently.
对，每天我学习中文。
Hi.
Tell everybody what you do.
Oh, okay. Hello everyone. I'm a TV accessory supplier. If you are interested, contact us.
Wow, back to back. Found some PCB board connects. Still gonna keep looking, but now I need to get to either motors or audio components. Not finished products for speakers, but audio components. So the search continues. Oy vey, this place is huge. 我需要充电我的手机 because my phone is about to die. All right, y'all. I think we finally found it. We got an audio area, and they only sell components. Let's see what they got. Yeah. So I have a speaker company, and I need to find components. You can help?
What size you need?
You at. Okay, so you have an assembly too? You assemble, okay. I've been looking everywhere for audio plates. 你好.
What's your main market? Say or what?
USA. Yeah, 美国. So I can check out the factory?
Oh, Shenzhen Cloud Factory. We need to get airplane.
I thought you were in Shenzhen.
No, it's Shanghai.
Oh, Shanghai. Okay. It's very interesting. Some of these speaker companies have such a niche. Like, they had the drivers, which are basically some of the components that make up a speaker, but they're not compatible with Wi-Fi. I have a Bluetooth speaker, so Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, it wouldn't be able to connect to my PCB board. So had to miss that one, but I think I got a good amount of connections today. I'm gonna keep looking just for a little bit more, but I think today was a success. That's really cool. No.
Develop next generation, we can put some similar for you.
Oh, you can help with that generation?
Because we are doing OEM channel.
You do ODM?
ODM.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Damn, I did not know that song for shit. Okay, so you're like an ODM. You can help with our lighting, and you can help with the development of the PCBs and all of the motors and the gears, battery, everything?
Yes, everything.
Nice. Perfect. We will be in contact. All right.
Yes. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Yo, they really got it right here. Look at that. This is the exact premium aesthetic that I need. And building the brand, founding the first, this is what it takes. Doing the cold approach, getting on the ground, finding what you need, not taking no for an answer, asking the right questions. This is everything that it takes to build a brand. I traveled across the entire world for this. And now I'm gonna go back to the United States, not only with more connections and not with just a plan, but with execution, with the relationships that I can carry not only to this development of AIOVA and our first speaker grinder container, which is by the name called OMNI. Nobody knows yet. If you know, you know. This is the first time I'm ever saying it. But I will also be able to use these supplier relationships to develop future product lines and future product extensions. So we had an amazing day today. I'm going to head out now. It's time for me to go and reset, rejuvenate. I got a dinner with another friend and gonna hit the night market tonight. I'm so glad that not only I developed this product, but I'm glad that I have a team that believes in me enough to do the heavy lifting, which is to find the suppliers needed for us to build the best product available. This is only the beginning, y'all. This is only the beginning, and I'm glad that y'all are here to join me in this journey. The next thing I need to find is where I can source materials. So I know I'll need plastic, injection molding. I found somebody here that does injection molding yesterday, but I want some options. That's the most important thing you can do when you have a company. Make sure that you have an array of options so you can be in control of basically your own destiny. Because if somebody has a price that you don't like, how are you going to be able to negotiate because you don't even have any other alternatives? So that's going to be for tomorrow. We had a good day.
打招呼。嗨，
你好。
欢迎关注拓方电机。
对。
OK，I'm Yuki。
Yuki，很高兴认识你。
你好，很高兴。
我叫 Austin。
哦，OK。
对对。
手很少。哦，
谢
可以
谢，
关注
你也
你的小
很漂亮。
红书。讲得真，You speak so nice。
我试试 I try。
你来自哪里？
美国。
哦，American。
对对，我就在New US。
哦，really？
Yes, yes. Okay, yo, this Chinese is dope. I'm kind of getting there. You feel me? Yeah. Great day on the yard. We still got a little bit of time before our launch. It is April, so we're planning to launch next year. And I think that's enough ample time. But this is where the heavy lifting is, and it starts both with developing the product and then selling the product. I'm very excited that y'all are a part of this journey. Oh my God, this is impossible to leave. There's so many people. I mean, what do you expect? There's already 15,000 booths. Probably multiply that by 3 times the amount of people per booth. I'm just trying to figure out how to get home. I just want to go home.
All right, so it's the third day going to the Canton Fair. First 2 days was about finding the assemblers, finding the audio and electrical suppliers, really just scouting out the place. So today is really just about going to the remaining booths and filling the gaps on different suppliers that may be the most advantageous for where we are in the stage of development for AIOVA. I think today is going to be a very good experience, especially now that Eric's feeling a bit better. He was a little sick, but you know that don't stop.
DB, bro.
Yeah, but we don't stop.
But respect to my boy Austin, bro. Bro took the time yesterday. Went to the Canton Fair by himself. Got everything done. First day, like he was talking about it in earlier in the video. He was talking about how the first day is just going to be scouting, and he really did the work that he was supposed to do, and I'm really proud of him because seeing how far he's come to where he is today, it's really inspirational because like we were in the same position together literally 6-8 months ago. Like I was living at his place and like seeing him getting on calls with his team, with his lawyers, with his financial team, with the branding team, engineering team, and like putting everything together, and now coming all the way to China to source, find suppliers, get the knowledge that he needs to then go back as the CEO and nurture his team with that knowledge. It's huge, and doing that at 27 years old, not a lot of people do that. So huge respect to my boy for sure.
Same with him. He's not even in the consumer electronics industry, but this is just going to show that you need people that'll stay down with you when you're on the way up. Build in unison, build that team. Now let's go head back in and see what we got.
So today is a little different on the entry point. Before we went all the way to the A side, that's on the opposite side of the building. But when I was leaving the facility yesterday, I found that when we came to the D side, which is where the consumer electronics station is for all of the consumer electronic booths, I could exit on the eastern wing of the Canton Fair complex, and basically I just rerouted our Didi, which is the Uber of China here. So now we can really just go in, find everything that we need, and keep it way more efficient than walking another 20 minutes across the facility.
Basically, I'm not looking for any product.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Taiwan.
Oh,
Which is
nice.
the final destination. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah.
What's your name, by the way?
It's Felipe. What?
Felipe,
Yeah.
Eric.
Eric?
Yeah, nice.
Austin.
Austin, Felipe, yes. Do you speak Spanish? Ya hablo español, sí. Perfecto, perfecto. Yeah, you also with the glass? Yeah, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm here. I have my Osmo in the back. I have the same one in my back.
You gotta get one of these tripods. It's so easy.
Hey guys, how are you? This is Felipe from Chile. We're living in Australia for the past 3 years. I'm starting a brand called Lungo, where we're gonna create products based on recycled coffee grounds. So clothing, accessories, and many type of materials. Follow the Instagram, the quick shout out. Well, my profile, Feli.para, and my brand is thelungo.co.
Yeah, it's me and
Okay, so he's not here. My profile, yeah. You know, like all my followers are all from Chile, like all from South America, so it's better for you if it's US market. In my case, I would start in Australia. So I'm starting everything in Australia. I'm just doing content for the Chileans that are starting businesses out of the country. But yeah.
I have an international patent, so it's in Australia as well.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Never know.
You never know.
Yeah, man.
For how long you guys staying?
We're here till May 7th.
So you're gonna be on the 3rd, yeah.
Second and 3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
It was perfect, man.
I would love to stay there, but I'll come back in October.
Hola, amigos.
Hola amigos, so, él habla español. Si habla español un poco, creo que va a funcionar mejor. ¿Quieres intentarlo en español?
Sí, sí, sí.
Dale, dale. Oye, también está
Voy a probar.
también está comenzando una...
This is what it's like.
Hey, venía caminando
Pop out, meet some new people.
En la feria me encontré con dos chicos de Estados Unidos. What's your name?
Me llamo Austin.
Austin, and you?
Eric.
Eric. So, Eric está trabajando en la moda. Bien. Cuéntanos de tu proyecto. Tell us about your project.
Okay, yeah, so tengo una empresa, este es mi producto. Quería escuchar música en este de vicio.
Yeah.
So it's the combination of a speaker grinder container. So right here, what you could do, you could put anything, whether it's coffee, you could put tea, but we're agnostic to whatever you want to ground. And basically, it's a home product, so it's for the luxury industry, for anybody that wants to have any of their products stored in a safe area. And yeah, check it out, AIOVA, AIOVA. Join the pre-sale, pre-order wait list. See you soon. See you soon. You see, those are the serendipitous moments that you get when you go outside and you meet people. Who would have guessed that there's people out here using coffee grounds to inspire making a clothing brand and concept stores in a renewable way? It's a lot of innovation happening, especially because of this world that we live in now. So if anything, when you see these videos and you see these exposures, hopefully it gives you some good ideas. All right, so what do you think about AI? Is it dope or coke?
Depends for what it is. But we're definitely cooked. That's that. Like, if you don't think we're cooked, you're delusional.
You're probably the one that's gonna be cooked.
I'm not cooked. AI is great for certain things, for a lot of things, but I think the way people are going to be using it is, what's the word that starts with an M? Malicious, in a malicious way? Yeah. The robots that we're about to see inside, gang, some shit that you would see in like a futuristic movie with like little dog robots running around with a fucking machine gun on top, spraying people. So that's what we're really gonna experience in about like 25 years. But
nah, bro, maybe 25 months. They're already deploying it.
But that's cool. That's cool. It is what it is.
It is what. Si feliz.
Felicità, my nigga. Maybe you'll step on me.
So this right here is an inspection dog, and basically they have cameras spread throughout the inspection dog. In Chinese they call it Jiqigo, which is a robot dog. And basically when you implement it into your households or any major area the cameras can detect faces, activity. It's meant for monitoring and inspection. So to all my YNs, just wait. All right, so update, we lost Eric, but it ain't stopping me. I got like 2 hours left here, so I'm gonna keep sourcing. Realize that I'm not gonna find packaging in the first phase. There's 3 phases. This one's for machinery, consumer electronics. The second phase is gonna be for toys, consumer packaging, things like that. And then the third phase is gonna be for textiles and fashion. So I'm gonna just keep finding more people that can satisfy either electrical, audio, or grinding capabilities for my product. This is such a niche. Like, just clean your sheets, gang. After the longest of time, we have found the one and only Eric. All right, so right now I'm about to try these translating glasses. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
我很好，很高兴认识你，见到你很开心。这是3美。
So is it just the aesthetic? It's just the design that's the difference? So basically they have translation right now and we can hear what I say. It's translated into the frames and then it's also transcripted onto the phone. He'll hear it?
You want to read or what do you mean?
Read it, yeah, I want to read.
Read is not this one.
Oh, so they have a different model too where I can read it on the lens.
This one is not.
Hi, my name is Alston. What's my name? I've been pretty good. I'm at the Canton Fair now, making new friends, seeing new technology. You're pretty cool. All right, I guess the internet's out. Okay, so somebody has my speaker with one of your sensors. They can walk in, and then we program the sensor to either turn on, turn the lights, whatever the case may be.
Yes, yes.
Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Wow. So now with this day of me being here, I think I found a lot of the opportunities for building our different audio components, our different electrical components. I have a lot of ideas that I want to implement into our original product, which is the speaker grinder container, but for future iterations, now I'm just scouting different opportunities to implement some of these technologies, which this place is perfect for that. Shout out.
Okay, so we're in Harvard right now. So basically what we do, everything. So started from gaming headphones, speakers, and all the way to small home appliances. So tell me what you need, probably we'll have it. Right.
Oh, nice. And how big is your company? This is a speaker company, right? Or audio?
Yeah, speakers we do, and also we do OEM service, or we do under our brand Harvard. So basically we have nearly at around 450 staff working. We have 2 factories located in Dongguan, China, and the other one building currently right now in Guangzhou, China. Right.
All right. Well, if y'all need any services, what's your name? 你叫什么名字？
我的名字是 Abdul. My name is Abdul, and hopefully we'll be in touch soon. Yeah.
很高兴认识你兄弟。
Yeah, 很高兴认识你。Righty.
Wow, that dude is half Sudanese and half Chinese. Yo, this is the world we in now. This is a globalized world. See what they are about. So right in front of me, I see an ODM. They do AI devices and research development manufacturing. So I'm going to check this one out, definitely get their Weishin, start building that database of potential manufacturers, assemblers, and suppliers that can help me bring these ideas to fruition. 你好，你可以帮助我？哦，你可以帮助我？你说音乐吗？我不会音乐。哦，不会音乐。I have a speaker company, and eventually I want to do biometrics. You can help me build my speakers. That's something that you could do. Oh, that's why I'm learning Chinese, man. Because at a certain point, this is the only way that you can really expand the opportunities. You got to speak the language of the people that you need to do business with. You can't always have people acquiesce. So for all you Americans, get cultured. I see you do ODM.
Yes.
So is that a type of assembly you can help with?
Yes.
You can build speakers?
Of course. We start our business from audio products.
Really?
Yes. We have wired earphones, TWS, speaker.
It's crazy. This company, they said they're only focused on the most relevant products. That's how much power you have when you own the factory, when you own the supply chain. You can develop whatever you want, and if it works and the market responds, you have the infrastructure to build that product. Just had an amazing day at the Canton Fair. I met more ODMs for audio assembly, for PCB board assembly, and for grinder assembly. We're here for another 3 weeks, so this is only the beginning.
Today is the day where I compile all of the lists of people that I met from the Canton Fair. I probably spoke to 30 different suppliers that I collected their contacts. Right now I'm making an Excel sheet so that I can give it to my project manager, where I separated all of the information by company name, the Chinese name, the person of contact, the specialty that they do, their WeChat, WhatsApp, the location, meaning the city that they're a part of, the address for their factories, the minimal order quantity, unit price, factory capacity, so whether they're able to do a large scale production run, medium, or full-fledged like industrial run, and then a score of just 1 to 5 so I can rank what their value is to where we are right now, and then overall their website name, and then some notes. If you can see, I got one here, and then this pile is like fucking crazy. Like, look, I got all these. Damn, these are like a bunch, and then I got a bunch of pamphlets as well. Literally just like heaps and heaps of valuable information. Instead of me writing it down individually, which, now we live in an AI era, I'm going to take a picture of each of the pamphlets, the front and back, and then I just program my GPT to then understand these different columns and then just organize them, and then I'm going to export the information into an Excel. So working smarter, not harder. This is the world that we're living in now, and as a founder, I am not going to spend the next 3 hours, 4 hours just looking back and forth. I used to do that. That's not the wave. So I'm going to lock in for a little bit, and then I have to go to my website where our branding team just completed our pre-sales. So I made the payment operating system. You can see that in the first vlog for founding the first. And now he created the payment operating system. I need to do a little bit of back-end Shopify tweaking, but we're off to the races. So let's keep going. So right now is the last day before I go to Shenzhen. It is also the last day of the Canton Fair. Come back later for phase 2 and phase 3 of the Canton Fair. So overall, I've been loving the experience here. I found so many different restaurants, so many different coffee shops. So if you ever do come to Guangzhou, especially near Tianhe, I got you.